Chapter 15. Call in the Desert. "Isn't this great, guys? We finally made it to the other side." Simone was relieved. Zayak took another step forward. He knew they'd need to consult the map. "We better gather our bearings and find the exit to this realm, so we can find the path that leads to the Tree of Life. I say we camp here tonight. I need a wee bit of rest after a fight like that." Isaac held out his hand and set up his tent and bedding. "A bite to eat would be nice as well. Perhaps a campfire?" Simone nodded. "Yeah, we did have an exciting day, didn't we? Well, here's the map. Zayak, why don't you take a look while I make us a place to settle?" Simone handed the map to Zayak, then set up a fire. For a meal, he created sushi kebabs of bacon-wrapped shrimp and pineapple. Suddenly the group heard a loud slam. They all jumped at the sound and looked back. "What the?" Simone asked. "Bloody dog if I know," said Isaac, examining the situation. It appeared the large door clamped shut. Zayak walked to Simone's side and brushed his hand against Simone's. He felt isolated and hurried to feel a sense of belonging. The door closing on the group symbolized to Zayak a state of being cut off. "It's only us in this place now." "It'll be fine, Zayak. This is just a new realm of some sort," reassured Simone, gripping his hand. "I guess you're right," Zayak muttered and turned back to their campsite. He had the map in his grip. He sighed and opened it. "Where's the exit to the other side?" The map responded as if it was a computer loading a program. "Come on," Zayak assured. Finally, words skimmed across the parchment. It read, "Expect a constant flow of change within this realm." Then a map blinked on the page. It showed their location in a few triangles that drifted in placement. What appeared to be a river alienated their markers from the rest of the indicators. Isaac walked back over to the door and tried to open it. He tugged on it and then kicked it a few times. "Well, isn't that doggy? It looks like we can't go back, chaps. I say we relax and enjoy the night." Watching over Zayak's shoulder, Simone saw the map as it constantly changed. "Well, that's interesting. Map, what is the name of this realm?" The title the other side blinked on the sheet. Zayak rolled up the map and shoved it in the back of his pants. "Now we know the pyramids move and we have a river to cross. I saw Isaac already made his bed. I suppose I'll make ours, Simone." "It's all right with me. What would you like to eat tonight?" Simone asked. Isaac answered, "For a treat, I'm making s'mores." Taking a seat by the fire, Isaac examined a shish kebab of Simone's. He decided to add chicken and vegetable kebabs. "Have you ever had something called a s'more? They were quite popular on my ship. Future lads taught me about them. S'mores is such a delicious treat." Isaac reflected back on Berlin's joyous smile and red flowing hair when he was handed one for the first time. "Try it, Isaac. It's called a s'more," recalled the memory. He shook his head as he started making the s'mores. Zayak cast his hands out. A bed unrolled across the sand, and a colorful pillow popped into existence. The pillow was black with colorful peace signs imprinted on its fabric. Simone laughed. "Oh, that's trendy. I like it." Simone took a seat near Isaac and watched Zayak set up the bedding. "I'll take a s'more after dinner. So, Isaac, what do you make of this place?" "Just another place to me, mate." Isaac shrugged and made a fruit bowl. "No matter. We still have to travel through it. No turning back." Zayak sighed and dropped into his bed and rested. "Yeah, what if you had to find your way back? Our friends are on the other side of the door." "Darn, I forgot to make your bed, Simone." Zayak waved his hand, and a duplicate bed appeared for Simone. "I think if you had to go back, you could. You'd probably have to take a different route. I suppose we can do it." "I'm sure of it," reassured Simone. Zayak smelt the fire as it roasted their dinner. It smelt like a barbecue one would be enjoying at a family gathering. Zayak sighed again. His stomach begged for the food. He shook his head and commented to Simone, I'm glad you're okay with the bed I made you. Hopefully it'll be comfortable too." Cotton hopped around the entrance through the sand dunes. "There you are!" Cotton smiled. "Hey, little one, where do you think you're going?" Isaac came to the stance and walked over to Cotton and lifted it up. "Best you stay near us. I'm sure my bed will be great," assured Simone. Cotton stared at Isaac as it sat in his hands. It extended a peach-colored foot, used it to itch at its diaper. "I have sand in my diaper." Cotton began crying. "Oh, poor baby. Let me fix that for you." Isaac took off Cotton's diaper and dissipated it. "I'll let you have some fresh air down there, lad. Off you go. Have some fun." Holding out his hand, Isaac made Cotton a playpen of various toys. Isaac placed Cotton inside the playpen. The flooring was as soft as a mat. Cotton rushed to a red, white, blue, and yellow ball and nudged it around. Laughter echoed through their campsite. Zayak rolled out of his bed and leered at the campfire. "Is it done yet?" "Any time, you know." Simone waved his hands and made the food instantly done. "I enjoy sitting by the campfire. You ever do anything like this, Zayak?" Simone made Zayak a plate and brought it over to him. Zayak dug into the food. With a mouthful he struggled to swallow. The texture of the food was tender. The salty, sweet flavor was mouth-watering. He coughed a bit before he spoke. "Oh yeah, there was something similar to fire in our world, and we had cookouts. Before my mother had a divorce with my father, we'd do this sort of thing during vacation. I was younger then," he reminisced. Grabbing himself a plate, Simone returned back to Zayak and took a seat near him. "Oh yeah, what kind of fun stuff did you guys do?" "My parents would laugh and tell old stories. My father used to be a comedian. That's before mother left us, though. Then he changed into someone else entirely." Zayak fiddled with his plate and set it aside. He leaned back in his bed and placed his hands behind his head. "Enough about me. What about you guys?" "Oh!" Simone exclaimed. "I'd go fishing and camping with my grandpa and have a fire like this. He'd tell the funniest stories by combining known stories into one funny adventure. I never laughed so hard as a child." Smiling, Isaac reflected back on his own childhood. "Well, when I was a wee lad, I loved to venture off to the woods and catch wigglies. I'd show them to me Mom, and she'd scream." Cotton giggled and laughed in the playpen as the men chatted. Cotton kicked the ball hard, and it bounced from wall to wall. Thump! Cotton stood with wide eyes as it realized the ball slingshot and bounced off the tuft of its head. Suddenly Cotton began to wail. Zayak smirked and joked. "Sounds like Cotton doesn't like wiggles, Isaac." "Oops, looks like baby has a boo-boo." Isaac smiled as he went over and pulled out Cotton. "Aw, what happened, Cotton?" "The ball in my head." It whined and curled its toes. "May I cuddle with you?" "You sure may." "Do you need Daddy to kiss it and make it better?" "Yes," giggled Cotton. "So darling. Berlin and I wanted a child so badly. We are lucky this was unwanted." He kissed its forehead and held Cotton in his lap while he ate. "Here's your baba. Drink up and try to rest." Isaac created a warm bottle of milk for Cotton to drink. Cotton used its 2 legs to hold on to its bottle. It laid back and occupied itself with the milk. Zayak muttered after finishing his meal. "I'm turning in for bed, guys." He rolled over and covered himself with a blanket. "Yeah, me too." Simone settled down in his own bed. "Sweet dreams, Zayak. See you in the morning." Finished with the bottle, Cotton kicked it aside. Cotton hopped up Isaac's bed and found a place to nest. Cotton closed its eyes and grunted. "Cotton, what are you doing?" Isaac asked when he heard Cotton's strain. He felt a little worried for a moment. Just like magic, a diaper appeared on Isaac. Shocked, Isaac glanced down at his diaper. "Cotton, did you do this?" "Now I don't need a diaper, lad. You're the one who needs one." Isaac vanquished his diaper and put one on Cotton. Then he settled down for sleep. Cotton grumped. I'm using my imagination too, just like adopted Daddy." As silence swept over the group, Cotton grunted again. When Isaac heard the noise, he squirmed. "Darling, Daddy is an adult, and don't need a diaper." Simone drifted in and out of consciousness. He missed most of the chatter. However, he did receive a chilly sensation. A breeze blew across his legs. Simone yawned and turned over. "Must be a cold night," he thought as he materialized a warm blanket. Early the next morning, Simone felt sweaty and itchy around his upper legs. "Man, I'm dying of heat. What the—" Simone was stunned to see a weird plastic wrap on his bottom. The plastic was pale with colorful tape strapped to the sides. "How though? Where are my clothes? Is this a diaper? Okay, who did this to me?" Simone demanded as he searched around for an answer. Looney laughed. "Here comes the brave knight in his shining diaper." Zayak rubbed his eyes as he woke. "Huh? Looney, did you do this to me?" Simone probed. "No, I didn't do this to you." "Oh no, Zayak is going to see you in a diaper. What is he going to think?" Looney the Moonstone giggled from its pocket on the shoulder pad. Simone's armor rested near his bed. "I don't care. I want to know who did this to me," Simone pouted. "Pipe down over there. Can't you see people are sleeping?" Isaac complained as he threw a pillow at Simone. "Wait a minute. Did you say a diaper?" Isaac gazed up from his bedding. He stared at Simone's situation and then rolled as he cackled. "Ah ha 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 ha! You've got a diaper on. Aw, that means Cotton likes you." He gathered Cotton out of the bedding and nuzzles it. Cotton flinched as it awoke. It grinned at Simone. I made you a diaper because I wear one. Do you like it? Doesn't everyone need one?" "Oh, Cotton, it was you." Simone clamped his face with his hand. "Not everyone needs a diaper, hon." He chuckled and shook his head in disbelief. "Hey, Cotton, make one on Zayak. I wonder how he'd react." Cotton smiled as its eyes wandered aimlessly. Cotton seemed to have lost focus with what Simone suggested. Unexpectedly, Zayak pulled himself out of bed. He was groggy as he rubbed his eyes and blinked at the group. Reality snapped in place as Zayak realized how bizarre Simone was dressed. Finding this event to be hilarious, he burst out in laughter. Yeah, guys, laugh away. I'm leaving this contraption." Simone magically removed his man-sized diaper and summoned his clothes to his body. "That was so funny." Zayak walked to Simone. "How did that make you feel?" "Let me guess, embarrassed." "I'm sorry. It's just I can't believe you made a diaper for yourself this whole time." "It wasn't me." Simone shook his head. "Cotton learned to be imaginative and thought I needed a diaper, so here I am. The worst part of it is, I ended up sleeping in that thing last night and didn't even know it." "Could be worse, mate. You could be stuck in it the rest of your life," cackled Isaac. "No, please don't give Cotton any more ideas," pleaded Simone. "By the way, I am very embarrassed. Never in my life would I expect to be a grown man in a diaper." "Ha! That sure is silly sometimes," Zayak smirked, and continued. "But I needed that good laugh. I desired to have a better mood, and that kick-started my day." "Aye, that started all our day on the right foot. Good job, Cotton," praised Isaac. "I'm glad you're feeling better, Zayak." "I say let's clean up and head out," suggested Simone.